makes it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Raja, good.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
And Atlanta shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Hart can't hit. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Parks gets the bucket. Now it's Hart. Tipped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Raja. And again, another assist.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Bonner. And miss after miss right now. For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Parks. Sinks the tray. Parks got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
That is showing up again later. Wow.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Inside, here's Bonner. The rebound by the Bucks. Walker's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From downtown, again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Hart, there's the three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Another possession, another assist.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. The shot's good.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Raja, good.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are
Nabbing another steal.
And just like that, he's tied the franchise.
And another dime for him.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision, both to find his teammates and to reach for new heights. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Bonner. Walker pulls down the board.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Sinks it from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense...
He swipes the ball away again.
He's everywhere on defense, picking...
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Watson. Atlanta again missing.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Marion. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Outside Hart, shot to stop the run. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Walker's Here's Milwaukee. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Counted from distance. Parks got 8 points in the quarter.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Bonner. Scores after the quick crossover.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Pass to Parks. Here's Marion. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
To the inside. Here's Bonner. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Here's Morrison. An easy 2 on the layup.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And the Bucks pushing it up now. Raja, good. Raja's got 39.
Running at every opportunity. They have a huge edge in transition points.
Outside Hart. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Marion with the bucket.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I'll tell you what, when he's this hot, it's a thing of beauty.
Hart from long range. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Parks gets the bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Marion.
Get up to throw down.
And that one is hammered home.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Down low. Here's Bonner. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And here are the Bucks now. Here's Walker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And Atlanta with possession here. Hart with it. Three-pointer. Morrison with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And here's Hart. Yet another steal from him.
And I can't believe what he's doing on defense. I mean, just racking up steals.
He just tied for the fourth most steals in a game ever. Here's Morrison. Another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Here's Peterson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. And then Sunday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Marion. From outside the arc. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And he lobs it up top. Stolen. Count it.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Peterson. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Marion with the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Hart. And that time also a missed shot.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Hawks shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Here's Oliver. And the baseline jumper goes down. Oliver's gotten his first basket of the night. Pass to Marion. Yet another assist.
A master conductor at work, and he's tied for the 4th most assists ever in a game.
The vision and passing from him. Just unreal, guys. Here's Peterson. Takes a 3. Raja with a rebound. Raja's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's the 3. Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Oliver. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside Hart. Minute 32 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Peterson. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
Third person, team seconds. At the line for 2, Hart.
The first free throw is good. Walker, he's checked in for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Hart. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Marion. Right through the D for the layup.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside Hart. Out left to the wing. Here's Peterson. And Atlanta misses again.
But that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Another possession, another assist.
And with that assist, he now has the 4th most ever in a game.
Oh, he's been magical with the rock. He's reading the game with such ease. Unable to get that one. And Milwaukee has possession. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
One shot. Free throw good, Walker. And the Hawks with possession here. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Peterson, 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Number 15.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Peterson. On target from range. Peterson's got 35 in the game. 5 ticks left in the 4th. From behind the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to present our player of the game.